All-in-one floor leveling robot. Let's start with a robot that transforms one of the most physically demanding jobs in construction. Floor leveling. The Saxer floor leveling robot, also called a concrete screeding robot, automates the process of smoothing freshly poured concrete to perfection. Here's how it works. After the concrete is poured, this robot glides across the surface using motorized treads or wheels. It scans the area with laser sensors and GPS mapping, then adjusts its leveling arms in real time to compensate for dips, slopes, or uneven pours. The result? A flawless, consistent slab, without manual labor. Why does it matter? In commercial or industrial projects, precision is everything. An uneven floor can ruin an entire build. This robot ensures accuracy, saves hours of labor, and reduces errors that cost thousands. Price? Around $8,000 to $20,000. Depending on the model and features. You can find suppliers on Alibaba, made in China, or directly from industrial robotics companies. Best for concrete contractors, warehouse floor installers, real estate developers, prefab home builders. This robot doesn't just smooth concrete, it smooths out your workflow. It's the kind of machine that gets attention on job sites, saves payroll costs, and pays for itself in just a few contracts. If you're in construction, this could be your next upgrade. Machine number 2. Tile laying robot. Let's talk about a robot that replaces hours of back-breaking work and lays down profits, tile by tile. The Bakumak tile laying robot. This machine automates one of the most labor-intensive parts of flooring, the installation of ceramic, porcelain, or stone tiles. Here's how it works. Using a programmable control panel or tablet interface, you input the tile dimensions and layout. The robot loads each tile using suction arms, applies adhesive, aligns it with laser precision, and places it on the floor. Some models even include built-in leveling and vibration to eliminate air bubbles and ensure full contact with the surface. It's used in malls, luxury condos, airports, and now smaller job sites are starting to adopt them too. One of the most recognized models is the P900 Outcore, often seen in Asia and Europe, demonstrating flawless operation. Cost? Between $6,000 and $12,000. Depending on automation and sensor quality. Why it matters? 70% less labor needed. 2 times faster installation. Flawless alignment equals fewer callbacks. This machine is ideal for floor contractors, tile wholesalers offering installation, developers doing multiple units, renovation companies. With skilled labor getting harder to find, this robot helps you scale without hiring a crew. Fast, accurate, profitable. Automatic candle making machine. Candles have been around for centuries, but today they're a billion-dollar industry, thanks to their use in decor, wellness, and gifting. This machine automates every step. Melting wax, mixing scents and dyes, pouring into jars or molds, centering wicks, cooling and finishing. Some models even include digital timers, autofill systems, and conveyor-based setups for batch production. Startup models range from $500 to $2,000. And produce 30 to 100 plus candles per hour, depending on size. Why it's profitable? Because a basic candle might cost 80 cents to $1.50 wapan to make, and you can sell them for $10 to $30, depending on packaging, branding, and scent complexity. Where to sell? Etsy, Amazon Handmade, farmers markets, local boutiques, or your own branded store. This business fits in a small garage or spare room. No need for a warehouse. Candles offer flexibility, creativity, and recurring sales. If you want to turn fragrance and flame into income, this machine can light the way. Machine number 4. Disposable lighter production machine. Let's look at a product that fits in your pocket, but lights up huge business potential. The disposable lighter production machine. This automated system creates standard plastic lighters from start to finish. It handles the plastic injection for the body, assembles the ignition mechanism, injects the fuel, seals the unit, and prints the label. The result? Ready-to-sell lighters by the thousands. Why does it matter? Because billions of lighters are sold globally every year. Not just for cigarettes, but for camping, cooking, candles, and more. Entry-level production machines start at $10,000 to $20,000 for a semi-automatic setup. Full lines with high-speed automation can exceed $100,000, but bring in large wholesale deals. Who buys them? Distributors, tobacco shops, convenience store chains, promotional product suppliers. You can offer custom colors, company logos, limited edition prints, private label packaging, cost per unit, less than 10 cents. Wholesale price, around $0.3 to $0.5. That's serious markup potential, multiple T, multiplied by volume. If you want a machine that produces fast, sells fast, and ships easily, lighters might be the spark your business needs. Machine number 5. Ultrasonic bag sealing machine. Let's move into packaging, and one of the smartest ways to seal a product without heat, glue, or mess. The Tian Ultrasonic bag sealing machine. This compact machine uses high-frequency ultrasonic vibrations to bond plastic bags, pouches, or film packaging. Here's how it works. 2 layers of plastic are pressed together. The machine vibrates them at ultrasonic speeds, generating localized heat from friction, enough to melt and fuse the plastic without open flame or heating elements. What you get is a clean, secure, and airtight seal in seconds. Why is this important? Traditional heat sealers can warp plastic, leave burn marks, or use extra energy. Ultrasonic sealing is why soccer. Faster, cleaner, and more consistent. Perfect for businesses where quality and appearance matter. Best for food packaging, chips, snacks, frozen goods, medical kits and test strips, cosmetic sample pouches, electronics and cleanroom bags. Prices start at $500 to $2,500, depending on automation level. You can seal lots, hundreds of bags per hour, with virtually no mess or downtime. Low power use, small footprint, high precision. If you want to step up your packaging game and stand out in quality, this machine does it silently and profitably. Machine number 6. The coffee printer vending machine. Let's combine caffeine with creativity, using a vending machine that personalizes every cup. The coffee printer vending machine. Also called a facial recognition coffee printer, this machine brews cappuccino or latte, then prints a selfie or custom image on top using edible ink. Here's how it works. Customers select their drink and upload or take a photo. The machine brews the coffee, foams the milk, and uses a high-resolution edible inkjet to print the design on the foam. Popular in malls, airports, events, and trendy cafes. Costs range from $2,000 to $5,000, and you can charge extra for the customization. Best part? It's content. Every customer shares their cup online, tagging the brand and boosting your visibility. Coffee is hot. Personalized coffee? Even hotter. Machine number 7. The kitchen sponge. Making machine. Let's talk about something small, but used in every kitchen, every day. The kitchen sponge making machine. This machine produces sponges with different layers, abrasive for scrubbing, soft for wiping, and cuts them into perfect rectangles or shapes. Here's how it works. Foam sheets and scrub pads are fed into the machine. It glues, presses, and trims them into standard kitchen sponges. You can adjust size, shape, and branding. Machines start around $6,000 to $15,000, depending on automation. Sponges are low-cost, high-usage items sold everywhere. Supermarkets, dollar stores, and cleaning suppliers. You can even private label them for hotels or commercial kitchens. Simple, repetitive, and always in demand. This is a clean way to build a business. Machine number 8. Toothpaste tube filling and sealing machine. Let's move from cleaning tools to personal hygiene. With a machine that's found behind every bathroom mirror. The Cyte toothpaste tube filling and sealing machine. This device fills pre-formed plastic or laminated tubes with paste, gel, or cream, then seals the bottom using heat or ultrasonic bonding. Machine number 9. Wall painting robot. Let's talk about a machine that's transforming the painting industry and replacing messy, time-consuming work with automation. The Atui wall painting robot. This robot paints large wall surfaces using rollers or automated sprayers, guided by sensors or rail systems. It maintains consistent speed, paint flow, and coating thickness, eliminating common human errors like streaks or uneven coverage. Here's how it works. You program the height, width, and paint settings. Then the robot moves across the surface vertically and horizontally, applying perfect coats. It adjusts to wall texture and slope, and some models can even handle trim or two-tone sections. Used in apartment complexes, hotels and lobbies, office buildings, warehouses, shopping centers. Why it's effective? Speeds up painting by 50 to 70%. Reduces crew size, delivers professional results, minimizes waste and splatter. Cost? $5,000 to $12,000, depending on automation level. You can rent it out or offer full-service painting for commercial projects, with higher margins and faster turnaround. As labor shortages continue in construction, machines like this become serious assets. If you want to scale a painting business, or start one with an edge, this robot gives you brush-level precision at industrial speed. It's not just for toothpaste. You can also use it for cosmetic creams, sunscreen, hand sanitizer, hair gel, even pharmaceutical ointments. Here's how it works. You load the empty tubes into a rotating carousel. The machine fills each one to a set volume. Then it heat seals the bottom shut and stamps a batch code or production date. Finally, the tubes are ejected and ready for boxing. Startup cost? Between $4,000 and $10,000. Depending on size and automation level. Why this matters for entrepreneurs? Because private label personal care is exploding. You can start your own toothpaste or skincare brand, or offer tube filling services to local businesses. Low production costs. High resale value. Repeat customers. Scalable packaging. If you want to build a clean, consistent, and flexible business, this machine gives you the tools to start your own brand or support others. Machine number 10. The soap bar. Making machine. Let's finish with a machine that's compact, clean, and highly profitable. The soap bar making machine. This unit mixes oils, fragrances, and additives, then compresses the mix into solid bar shapes. Ready for packaging and sale. You can produce herbal, organic, exfoliating, or branded hotel soaps, all from your own mini factory. Here's how it works. The ingredients are blended into a smooth paste. The paste is poured into molds or extruded and cut into bar shapes. Then the bars are dried, stamped, and boxed. Machines start at $1,500 to $4,000. You can sell soap via artisan markets, subscription boxes, spa supply stores, online shops. People love handmade and natural products, and soap is used daily. Machine number 1. Let's start with one of the smartest machines for people who hate laundry and love profits. The automatic clothes folding machine. Originally used in hotels and laundromats, this machine is now being used by small businesses that offer folding services from home or on the go. Here's how it works. You place a shirt, towel, or pair of pants onto the tray. The machine folds it perfectly in seconds. No training needed. Some models can fold 10 to 12 items per minute. This isn't just for home use. Smart entrepreneurs are offering services for busy professionals, Airbnb hosts, boutique hotels, even corporate offices with locker rooms. Startup cost? About $1,800 to $4,000. Your only ongoing costs? Electricity and time. Charge $1 to $2 per item folded or offer monthly pickup plans. It's low effort, high efficiency, and completely different from anything most people offer. Machine number 2. Next up is a machine that looks like science fiction, but makes real money. The nano coating machine for mobile phones. This device applies an invisible layer of protection to phone screens using nanotechnology. Once applied, it protects the glass from water, scratches, and even minor drops, without needing a case or screen protector. The process is quick. A technician places the phone in the chamber, activates the cycle, and in 2 to 3 minutes the coating is applied and bonded. Why does this matter? Because billions of people use phones daily and screen repairs are expensive. For under $10, you can offer a protective solution that feels futuristic and works. Machines start at around $1,000 to $2,500. Each treatment costs less than $1 in product and retails for $15 to $30. This is a great upsell for phone repair shops, kiosks, or mall booths. Fast, clean, and high margin. This is a hidden gem in the tech world. Machine number 3. Foam is everywhere. In chairs, sofas, mattresses, office seats, packaging, and even exercise equipment. And while most people never think about it, the demand for foam is constant and growing. This next opportunity is a compact mini foam production unit. A compact setup that lets you manufacture and sell custom foam blocks. Here's how it works. You use 2 main ingredients, polyol and isocyanate, along with colorants and stabilizers. When combined, they expand into foam, which is poured into molds and left to cure. Once solidified, you can cut the foam into sheets, blocks, or custom shapes for different industries. Startup cost? Around $4,000 to $8,000. For a basic setup that includes mixers, molds, and a foam cutter. Cost per block: $5 to $10. Sell price: $30 to $100 plus, depending on size and density. Who buys foam? Upholsterers? Mattress shops? Furniture factories? Gyms and sports centers? Packaging companies for fragile goods. What makes this powerful? First, foam is light, cheap to make, and high margin. Second, it's bulky, so local production wins over imports. Third, you can customize it for niche use cases and sell direct. You can start from a small warehouse or garage. Add a hot wire cutter or automated press over time, and scale up. It's not flashy, but if you want industrial-grade income with low local competition, foam might be your quiet gold mine. Machine number 4. Let's talk about one of the most exciting and reliable ways to make money in almost any city. The mini food truck modular unit. Unlike a traditional food truck that might cost $50,000 to $100,000, this setup is compact, mobile, and budget-friendly, with startup costs between $4,000 and $8,000. Depending on equipment, you can set it up to sell coffee or espresso, ice cream or shaved ice, hot dogs, tacos, burgers, fresh juices or smoothies, or even sweets like waffles or churros. Here's why it works. Food never goes out of style. And when you bring it directly to where people are, parks, schools, nightlife zones, events, you're in business. Margins are strong. Cost per item, 50 cents to $2. Sell price, $4 to $10+. And the volume is real. Some vendors sell 100 plus items daily. You can even run it as a part-time weekend gig or rent it out to food entrepreneurs or influencers. Add mobile payment, eye-catching design, and a consistent product. And you've got a mini business with big potential. What's best? You don't need a location lease. You don't need staff at the start. And with the right permits, you can move to where the money is. It's fast, flexible, and fun. And in 2025, micro food trucks are becoming the go-to model for new food brands. If you've ever dreamed of owning a restaurant, this is your low-cost way in. Machine number 5. Let's shift gears to something more green and growing fast. The seed capsule dispenser. This machine takes biodegradable capsules, fills them with seeds and compost, and seals them into ready-to-plant pods. Why does this matter? Because eco-friendly habits are trending globally. Schools, communities, urban gardeners. They're all looking for simple ways to plant more without mess or prep. You can sell these seed pods individually, in educational kits, or in bulk to green projects. Startup cost? Around $2,000 to $4,000. Capsules cost cents to make. Retail price? Up to $2 to $5 each. This business fits into eco stores, garden shops, fundraisers or school programs, or even vending machines in parks. It's small, lightweight, clean, and tied to a bigger mission. In 2025, profit meets planet. Machine number 6. Now let's talk about a business that almost runs itself and is in demand every single weekend. The equipment rental business for events. This isn't about owning a venue. It's about renting out the fun stuff, like popcorn machines, cotton candy carts, bounce houses, photo booths, speakers, and lights. You don't need to be at the event. You just deliver, set it up, or not, and pick it up after. Startup can be flexible. Start with $1,500 to $3,000 for a few machines and scale from there. Each machine can rent for $50 to $200 per day. And most customers rent multiple items. Focus on birthdays, school events, company parties, seasonal fairs. You can run it on weekends only or grow into full-time with staff and delivery vans. Low stress, high demand, repeat customers. What more do you want? Machine number 7. Let's finish with a machine that helps turn everyday snacks into premium packaged products, ready for shelves, markets, or online stores. The snack sealing and packing machine. This machine is ideal for small food businesses that want to scale. Think homemade chips, nuts, trail mix, dried fruits, popcorn, or even protein bites. Here's how it works. You prepare your snack product, something tasty and consistent. You load it into pre-printed pouches or blank bags. The machine fills, seals, and sometimes gas flushes them to extend shelf life. You get a clean, professional-looking package in seconds. Startup cost is accessible. $600 to $1,500 for a tabletop sealer. $3,000 to $8,000 for fully automated lines with weighing and sealing. Packaging cost, 10 cents to $0.30 per bag. Retail price, $2 to $6 depending on product and branding. Where can you sell? Local convenience stores and delis, farmers markets or food fairs, online through your own site or Amazon, cafes, gyms, or corporate snack programs. What's powerful here? You don't just sell snacks, you build a brand. So, You can design your packaging, set your margins, and even white label for other companies. It's a business with a low barrier to entry, but high customization. And once people love your product, they'll come back again and again. Simple machine. Endless flavor. Machine number 1. Automatic shoe cover dispenser. This device lets people cover their shoes instantly, without touching anything. You just step in and a plastic cover wraps around your shoe in seconds. No bending down. No mess. Why is it so valuable? Because it's not just convenient, it's required in clean zones like hospitals, food facilities, and construction showrooms. And in many countries, it's still hard to find. Here's the opportunity. These machines cost around $25 to $60 when imported in bulk from manufacturers in China. But in the US, UK, or Latin America, they can resell for $100 to $200 each, or more when sold to institutions. You don't need to stock thousands. Start with 10 to 20 units, list them locally or on platforms like Amazon, eBay, or even B2B sites, and offer bulk deals to clinics, hotels, or universities. Margins are high, it ships easily, and it solves a hygiene problem that's growing worldwide. Want to be the one who brings it to your city first? This could be your first step, literally, into the distribution business. Machine number 2. Wall-mounted juice dispenser kiosk. This sleek touchscreen unit dispenses cold, fresh juice, orange, mango, apple, whatever you load, and serves it in seconds, without any staff. Some models even allow flavor mixing or nutritional add-ons. Why is it perfect for reselling? Because it fills a very specific need. Venues that want to offer drinks without hiring extra employees or using bulky machines. It saves space, saves labor, and looks ultra-modern, which clients love. These machines cost around $200 to $600 when imported from Asia in small batches. Some include touchscreen ordering, LED lighting, and chilled reservoirs. Now imagine this. You bring 10 units into your country. Sell each for $1,200 to $2,000 to boutique hotels, co-working spaces, or wellness centers. Boom. You're not selling juice. You're selling a solution that saves money and boosts customer experience. Plus, you can offer monthly restocking contracts or cleaning kits as part of the deal. That means recurring income. In many markets, there's no direct competition for this. You'd be the first. And that's your advantage. This machine isn't just about juice. It's about offering a modern service and owning the supply chain before anyone else. Machine number 3. Slushy and frozen drink station. The slushy and frozen drink station. This machine mixes and freezes colorful, sweet drinks, from classic slushies to frozen lemonade and even margaritas. It's simple to operate, easy to clean, and highly profitable for sellers in hot climates or event-heavy cities. So here's your opportunity. Import these machines from China or Turkey for as little as $150 to $400 per unit depending on the size. Some hold 2 to 3 flavors. Others are single chamber for smaller vendors. Then, sell them to food trucks, snack shops, summer camps, outdoor events, beach vendors. A single machine can be resold for $800 to $1,500, depending on features and how you package it. Add flavor syrups, cups, or even training guides, and you've created a full business in a box. The margin is incredible, and during the summer, these machines are in constant demand. Even better, they have visual appeal. You can shoot short videos for social media, and they'll practically sell themselves. If you're in a warm country or a tourist zone, becoming the local slushy machine supplier could be a sweet deal. Literally. Machine number 4. Smart Parcel Locker System. You've probably seen them at Amazon hubs, large offices, or tech campuses. Lockers where packages are dropped off and picked up securely using QR codes or pins. But in many countries, they're still a novelty. And that's your opportunity. These systems can be installed in apartment buildings, co-working spaces, schools, or even gas stations. They eliminate the need for someone to manually receive packages, making them perfect for high-traffic or unmanned locations. When you import directly from China or Eastern Europe, one 6 to 10 door locker system costs $500 to $1,000, depending on size, screen type, and connectivity features. Resale value? Easily $2,000 to $5,000, especially when bundled with installation and a service plan. You can sell them to residential property managers, logistics companies, universities, local governments even better. Offer monthly maintenance or software updates for recurring income. In a world where e-commerce keeps growing, smart lockers are not a luxury. They're a necessity. And if you move fast, you can become the local expert that brings this tech to market first. No coding, no warehouse, just smart sourcing. Sometimes, the best way to profit from online shopping is by selling the offline infrastructure that powers it. Machine number 5, portable water ATM dispenser. Originally designed for developing countries and remote areas, this machine connects to a water source, purifies it using filtration or reverse osmosis, and lets people fill their bottles or containers at the press of a button. Usually using coins, cards, or mobile apps. Here's the import opportunity. These machines are available from manufacturers in India and China for around $600 to $1,200, depending on the filtration tech and payment system. They're built for outdoor use, solar compatible, and can be branded with your logo or sponsor names. Now picture this. You bring in 5 to 10 machines. Offer them to neighborhoods, gas stations, or municipalities with no clean water access. Resell for $2,000 to $4,000 with setup included. You're not just selling a machine. You're offering public access to affordable, purified water. Bonus idea? Charge a fee per liter. And you or the operator can earn passive income daily. You can also sell replacement filters or maintenance plans. These machines are perfect for rural towns, highway stops, construction zones, tourist spots without bottled water access. If your region lacks water infrastructure, this machine isn't just a business. It's a public service with a high return on investment. Machine number 6, Miduradansa Ura. Minidiwawadad Barista. That's exactly what the mini robot barista does. This machine uses robotic automation to prepare and serve coffee drinks from espresso to cappuccino. It draws attention like nothing else and creates a premium, futuristic experience. It's already popular in parts of Asia and Europe, but in many countries, it's still a novelty. That's where your opportunity begins. Imported from Korea, China, or Germany. These machines start at around $5,000 to $9,000 depending on size and features. Touchscreen ordering, voice commands, and even mobile app integration. They can easily resell or lease for $15,000 plus, or be offered under a revenue-sharing model with malls, airports, high-end office buildings, universities, tech expos, and events. The key? They're not just vending machines, they're experiences. People film them, post them, and bring friends to try them. If you want to stand out as a distributor or entrepreneur, this machine screams innovation. You can offer them outright, rent them for events, or charge per cup if you operate one yourself. And yes, you can even customize the design with your own brand. This is one of those rare products where cool and profitable meet perfectly. If you're early in your country, the buzz will sell it for you. Machine number 7. Face mask. Vending machine. Simple, compact, and reliable. It dispenses disposable face masks on demand. Perfect for hospitals, clinics, bus stations, airports, schools, and anywhere that requires masks for entry or public health. And yes, even after the peak of the pandemic, demand remains strong. Not just for medical use, but also for pollution, allergies, or backup stock when people forget theirs. Here's the business play. You can import these machines for as little as $300 to $800, depending on size, number of trays, and payment options: coin, card, or QR code. Most are plug and play and need very little maintenance. Now, your options. Sell them outright to local businesses or schools for $1,000 plus. Or operate them yourself and earn per sale. Face masks cost cents, and you can charge $1 to $3 each. You can also offer to stock and service the machine in exchange for a revenue split. It's a great pitch for locations that don't want to manage it but love the convenience. Low entry cost. Essential product. High rotation. This is the kind of machine that doesn't go viral. But it goes profitable quietly every single day. Sometimes the boring machines are the smartest ones to import, because they never go out of style. Machine 1. Smart Oxygen Bar Station. Let's kick off with a machine that feels futuristic, but it's already generating serious profits in places like airports, gyms, luxury malls, and even corporate offices. The Smart Oxygen Bar Station delivers purified aromatic oxygen to users in short 10 to 15-minute sessions. It's marketed as a wellness experience, boosting relaxation, mental clarity, mood, and even post-workout recovery. Here's how it works. The station features multiple nozzles and a touchscreen interface. Users choose from different scent options: mint, lavender, citrus, eucalyptus, and sit down to inhale oxygen through a disposable, sanitized nasal cannula. Some machines come with built-in ambient lighting, calming soundscapes, or even massage functionality to create a complete relaxation pod. While the science behind oxygen therapy is still debated, the experience is what sells it, especially in high-stress, high-traffic environments. Startup cost ranges from $4,000 to $10,000 depending on features, number of stations, and mobility. Operating costs are low. Filters, essential oils, power, and occasional cleaning. Each session costs the customer $10 to $25. Let's say you average just 15 sessions per day at $15 each. That's $225 per day or $6,750 per month. In locations like resorts or event venues, it's not unusual to hit $10,000 plus during peak seasons. Ideal locations include airports and lounges, upscale gyms and yoga studios, casinos and cruise ships, wellness expos or corporate campuses, tech parks and co-working hubs. It's small, visually attractive, and very brandable. Operators often add screens for advertising or package it with beauty and fitness services. Bottom line, it's a compact, low-maintenance machine that sells relaxation and earns like a business. Machine 2. Custom Candy Printing. Kiosk. This next machine turns simple candy into customized fun and profits. The custom candy printing kiosk is a small automated unit that prints names, logos, or short messages directly onto candy pieces, like mints or hard sweets. It's a low-cost novelty business that thrives in malls, events, and tourist zones. Here's how it works. Customers walk up to the kiosk, choose the color, shape, and message, like Happy Birthday or Sarah's Baby Shower, and place their order. The machine uses edible ink to print directly onto each candy piece. They can preview the result on screen before confirming. In just a few minutes, the candy is packed and dispensed in a small personalized box or bag. What makes it powerful is personalization. People love buying things with their name, their event, or even their face on them, especially when it's edible. It becomes a memory, a keepsake, and a social media moment all at once. Startup cost is low, between $2,000 and $5,000 depending on size, model, and packaging features. Operating costs are even lower. Candy blanks, ink cartridges, and small boxes. You can easily restock and operate the machine with minimal training. Each unit sells for $5 to $10, and the cost per serving is often under $1. If you sell just 40 orders per day, that's $300 per day or $9,000 per month. At high-traffic events, it can easily double. Want to take it further? Partner with event planners or wedding coordinators to offer branded candy on demand. Or license space at festivals where people love instant, custom souvenirs. Perfect locations include shopping malls, event halls, tourist spots, amusement parks, airports and train stations. It's compact, fun, extremely Instagrammable, and it gives people something small and sweet to remember, while giving you big margins to scale. Machine 3. Automated Pizza Vending Oven. That's exactly what the automated pizza vending oven does. This machine stores frozen dough, sauce, cheese, and toppings in separate compartments. When someone places an order via touchscreen, it assembles the pizza, bakes it at high temperature, and serves it in a hot box. Ready to eat, no staff required. Here's the breakdown. The machine can hold up to 60 pizzas at once. It keeps ingredients refrigerated and prepares each pizza on demand. Customers can choose from preset options, like pepperoni, margarita, or veggie, and customize sauce levels or toppings. The entire process is visible through a clear window, making it a mini show that keeps people watching. Startup cost ranges from $20,000 to $35,000, depending on size and interface. It may sound high, but so is the return. Each pizza sells for $8 to $12. If you move just 30 pizzas per day at $10 each, that's $300 per day, or over $9,000 per month. Busy locations can easily double those numbers during lunch and dinner hours. And here's the best part. No kitchen. No staff. No delivery drivers. Best locations include college campuses, hospitals and airports, gas stations, 24/7 gyms, business districts. Some operators even place them near nightclubs and bars, catching the late-night traffic that food delivery often misses. It's food automation at its finest, turning one of the world's most popular meals into a vending-based business that runs nearly hands-free. And Machine 4. Smart Medicine Dispensing Kiosk. Think of it as a vending machine, but instead of snacks, it distributes over-the-counter medicines and health essentials. Here's how it works. Users walk up to the kiosk, browse available items on a touchscreen, and choose what they need. Whether it's pain relievers, allergy tablets, cold medicine, feminine products, or even hand sanitizer. They pay using card, mobile app, or contactless wallet. The machine dispenses the product instantly, with no need for pharmacy lines or staff. Some models even have telemedicine integration, allowing users to consult a doctor via video and receive approved prescriptions on the spot. Initial cost ranges from $6,000 to $15,000, depending on inventory size and smart features. Many kiosks are modular, allowing you to add skincare, supplements, or hygiene packs over time. Operating costs include restocking and software fees, which are relatively low compared to the margins. Products typically sell at a 2 to 3 times markup. If your kiosk moves 40 items per day with an average profit of $3 per item, that's $120 per day, or $3,600 per month. All from basic essential purchases. Best locations? Airports and bus terminals, hotels and hostels, college dorms, theme parks and stadiums. Anywhere open 24/7 where pharmacies aren't. The key is convenience. People are willing to pay more when they need something now, especially outside of business hours. It's a vending machine for health, and a silent profit generator you can scale almost anywhere. Machine 5. Reverse vending machine for recyclables. The reverse vending machine collects recyclables like plastic bottles, aluminum cans, or glass containers, and rewards users with digital points, coupons, or even cash. Here's how it works. The user inserts an empty container into the machine. A built-in scanner identifies the material type and brand. If it qualifies, the machine crushes or stores the item, and the user gets an instant reward, usually via QR code, mobile wallet, or printed voucher. It's a brilliant incentive system that boosts recycling and creates steady foot traffic. Now the business model. These machines are often placed in partnership with malls, stores, or municipalities. You earn money from sponsorships and ads on the machine screen, recycling centers paying per kilo, collected retailers paying to be part of the rewards program. Startup cost ranges from $5,000 to $12,000, depending on model and features. Some units offer branding space or gamified reward systems that drive even more interaction. Operating costs are low. Maintenance, waste pickup, and internet access. If your machine processes 300 containers per day and gets paid $0.05 per item from recyclers, that's $15 per day or $450 per month just from materials. Add ad revenue and brand deals, and you can easily push that above $1,000 to $2,000 per month. Passive. Best locations include supermarkets, university campuses, apartment complexes, tourist attractions, transit stations. It's a small eco-business with scalable returns. And users love it because they're getting rewarded for something they already throw away. Machine 6, Instant Photo Printing Kiosk. The Instant Photo Printing Kiosk turns digital memories into printed keepsakes in under a minute. And now, with AI enhancements, it can even beautify images, remove backgrounds, or create cartoon versions automatically. Here's how it works. The customer walks up to the machine, connects their phone via QR code or Bluetooth, and selects the photos they want to print. They can choose formats: classic 4x6, Polaroid style, photo strips, or custom collages. Before printing, AI filters allow them to enhance colors, remove red eye, or even add virtual frames or seasonal effects. Most models include a touchscreen, printer, payment system, and photo customization interface. Some even offer magnets, postcards, or gift envelopes. Startup cost ranges from $3,000 to $8,000, depending on quality, size, and printing speed. Maintenance is simple: paper, ink refills, and occasional cleaning. Prints sell for $2 to $6 depending on size. With a profit margin of 70 to 80%, selling 50 orders per day easily brings in over $7,000 per month. Where does it work best? Tourist attractions, amusement parks, shopping malls, wedding venues, universities and graduations. It's the kind of machine people walk up to on impulse. They're already taking pictures. So why not print them right there? Want to boost profits? Partner with local attractions and sell branded frames or add-on merch. In a world where everything is digital, this machine brings back physical memories and keeps your bank account smiling with every photo printed. Machine 7. Mobile Car Key Duplication Kiosk. The Mobile Car Key Duplication Kiosk is a compact, fully automated station that copies car keys, fobs, and even remote start devices on the spot without visiting a dealership. Here's how it works. The customer selects their car, make, and model on the touchscreen. They insert or scan their existing key or fob. The machine uses high-precision tools and coding systems to create a new key or duplicate an electronic signal. Some kiosks can even generate new keys from VIN numbers, using secure cloud-based programming. It's a lifesaver for people who don't want to pay dealership prices or wait for shipping. Startup cost ranges from $10,000 to $25,000, depending on whether the kiosk is stationary or trailer-mounted for mobile service. Operating costs include key blanks, cutting tools, software licenses, and power, all manageable. Now the numbers. Basic key duplication sells for $40 to $100. Electronic fobs? $150 to $250. Even if you average just 5 to 10 transactions per day, you're looking at $500 to $1,500 per day, or $15,000 to $30,000 per month. $45,000 a month, depending on your setup. Best locations include gas stations and auto parts stores, large apartment complexes, shopping centers, university campuses, or as a roaming unit in a van at events and parking lots. This machine takes a real-life inconvenience and turns it into a high-value service people will happily pay for, often on impulse. Bonus: Smart Laundry Locker System. The Smart Laundry Locker System is a modular set of secure lockers where users drop off their dirty clothes and pick them up cleaned, folded, and sealed. No store, no lines, no staff needed on site. Here's how it works. The locker is placed inside an apartment building, office lobby, or mall. The user scans a QR code, opens a locker, and leaves their laundry. A partner cleaning service picks it up, processes it, and returns the clean clothes to the same locker. Ready for pickup within 24 to 48 hours. Users get notified via SMS or app and can pay digitally. No face-to-face contact. No lost clothes. No waiting. Startup costs range from $7,000 to $15,000 depending on size, number of lockers, and smart tech integration. Most operators partner with local laundromats or dry cleaners, keeping logistics simple and scalable. You earn revenue per order, typically $10 to $20 for laundry and up to $50 for dry cleaning. Handle just 10 to 20 orders per day, and you're looking at $5,000 to $10,000 per month, with potential to scale across multiple buildings. Top locations include residential high-rises, office towers, university housing, co-living spaces, busy shopping centers. This machine doesn't clean clothes. It removes friction, which is just as valuable. It's a modern, high-convenience service hidden inside a quiet locker. But it's building a big business behind the scenes. Machine number 1. Toothbrush manufacturing machine. This machine creates complete manual toothbrushes from scratch. It inserts the bristles, trims and shapes them, and finishes the handle. Either plastic or bamboo, depending on your setup. And here's what makes it powerful. Toothbrushes have built-in repeat demand. People are told to replace them every 3 months. That's 4 brushes a year, per person. Multiply that by households, schools, hotels, and clinics. And you've got a recurring goldmine. You can import a semi-automatic unit from China for around $3,000 to $6,000. Fully automatic machines start closer to $10,000. But they increase output dramatically. With even a small setup, you can make hundreds of brushes per day. Sell them individually, in 4-packs, or as part of subscription boxes. You can target dental clinics, pharmacies, eco-stores with bamboo options, or white label for private brands on Amazon or Etsy, add in custom designs for kids or travel. And you've got an entire product line. Cost per unit? Just cents. Resale value? $1 to $4 per brush depending on your market. This machine turns a small material input into a product people constantly need, with clean branding and great margins. If you want a business that works on habit and hygiene, this is a smart place to start. Machine number 2. Lip balm and cream filling machine. This tabletop unit is designed to melt and fill tubes, tins, or small jars with products like lip balm, solid perfume, healing salves, body butters, and even natural deodorants. It's ideal for beauty startups, DIY creators, and people who want to create personalized, high-margin products from home, without needing a full lab or industrial setup. Here's how it works. You melt your ingredients, usually a mix of beeswax, shea butter, coconut oil, and essential oils. Then pour or pump the formula into containers using the heated filling machine. Once it cools, it solidifies, and it's ready for labeling and packaging. The machine itself costs between $300 and $1,000, depending on automation and size. Some models can fill 1 tube at a time. Others can do 30 at once. And the profit potential? Cost per unit: under 50 cents. Sell price: $3 to $15 depending on your niche and packaging. You can sell on Etsy or your own website, in boutiques or pop-up markets, or even offer private label for influencers or spas. This machine lets you turn simple ingredients into a product people carry in their pocket every day, with endless branding options and near zero waste. If you've ever wanted to launch your own product line, this might be the easiest way to start. Machine number 3. USB charging cable assembly machine. This machine lets you produce your own charging cables. USB-A, USB-C, Lightning. By assembling the wire, connector heads, and insulation. It crimps, solders, seals, and even tests the cables in one automated process, depending on the model. And here's the thing. Everyone needs these. People buy backup chargers for the office, car, school, travel, and replacements when they fray or break. With one of these machines, you can make hundreds of cables per day. Import cost. Basic machines start around $1,000. Full automation models run $2,500 to $4,000. But save you time and labor. Raw materials. Wire spools. Connector heads. Heat shrink tubing. All available cheap in bulk. Unit cost. Approximately 50 cents to $1. Resale price. $5 to $15 depending on length, quality, and packaging. Where to sell. Local tech shops, online marketplaces, office supply contracts, or as branded merch for content creators or schools. You can even offer bulk deals for hotels, airports, or corporate giveaways. Everyone's phone dies eventually. And when it does, they'll need what you're selling. This is one of those machines that doesn't just make a product, it makes a necessity, and turns it into pure profit. Machine number 4. Socks knitting machine. That's the power of the socks knitting machine. This machine creates full pairs of socks from yarn, shaping everything from toe to cuff in just minutes. Some models can even knit in logos, names, or unique patterns during the process. Socks are one of the most purchased, most replaced items in clothing. They get worn out, lost in the laundry, or tossed when they fade. That means people buy them again. And again. The business case is strong. A basic circular knitting machine costs around $1,500 to $3,000. More advanced versions with auto toe sewing, size adjustments, or digital design input range from $5,000 to $10,000. After knitting, socks are steamed, shaped, and packaged. A process you can do from home or with small-scale tools. Cost per pair. Approximately 50 cents to $1 selling price. $5 to $20 per pair depending on branding and target market. Who buys them? Sports teams? Schools and colleges? Fashion startups? Subscription boxes? Event merch sellers? And you can go direct to consumer with your own brand. Through Etsy, Shopify, TikTok, or even vending machines. Socks might seem simple, but they're profitable, scalable, and always in demand. This machine lets you turn yarn into a clothing brand. One pair at a time. Machine number 5. Plastic lid injection. Molding machine. This machine heats plastic pellets and injects them into custom molds under high pressure, creating durable, precisely shaped plastic lids. From yogurt containers to coffee cups to cosmetic jars. Plastic lids are everywhere. It's not glamorous, but it's deeply profitable. Why? Because these lids get used by the billions, and they're always in demand. Food companies, restaurants, skincare brands, supplement shops, they all need consistent supply. You can import a small injection molding unit for $2,500 to $5,000, depending on automation and mold capacity. You'll also need molds, which can be custom-made to your client's size or industry. Once set up, the machine can make hundreds to thousands of lids per day. Unit cost. Just a few cents. Wholesale price. 10 cents to 50 cents per lid. You can sell to local packaging suppliers, food vendors, cosmetics, brands, meal prep businesses, even other small-scale manufacturers. And here's the kicker. If you offer custom logo embossing, you instantly add value and position yourself as a premium supplier. This machine is about volume and stability. It may not go viral, but it builds real, long-term cash flow. Sometimes, small parts build the biggest businesses. Machine number 6. Notebook printing and binding machine. This machine allows you to produce customized notebooks, from lined or grid journals to sketchbooks, planners, and even branded marketing books. It covers the full process: printing the pages, cutting to size, binding with coil or glue, and finishing with soft or hard covers. Some models even laminate or emboss the front cover, giving you full control over the final product. Here's why it works. Notebooks get used and replaced constantly. And in a world full of digital screens, people still love physical writing tools, especially when they're beautiful, purposeful, or gift-worthy. You can start with a modular setup: printer plus cutter plus coil binder, for under $2,000. Or go all in with a multifunction binding line for $5,000 to $8,000. Your cost per notebook? Anywhere from $1 to $2, depending on page count and paper quality. Sell price: $8 to $25, or more if you bundle with pens or sell to specialty audiences. Where to sell? Etsy, Shopify, Amazon handmade local schools or offices, events, gift shops, or pop-up markets. Or license designs to influencers, artists, or teachers. This machine is creative, compact, and flexible. You can run it solo, from a small space, and build a brand around ideas, design, and personal expression. It's not just notebooks. It's a platform for storytelling and everyday utility. Machine number 7. Microfiber cloth cutting and packing machine. This machine takes rolls of microfiber fabric and automatically cuts them into cloths of various sizes. Some models also fold, stack, and seal them in plastic sleeves, making them retail-ready in one go. The demand is enormous. Every cleaner, auto detailer, tech store, or eyewear shop needs microfiber. And people at home use them constantly for windows, phones, lenses, and more. You can start with a basic cutting-only unit for around $1,500 to $2,000. Add folding and packaging automation for $3,000 to $7,000 total setup. From one roll of material, you can cut hundreds of cloths, all lightweight, stackable, and cheap to ship. Unit cost: approximately $0.15 to $0.25. Sell price: $1 to $3 each, or more in branded sets or bulk packs. Where to sell? Cleaning supply stores, auto shops, electronics retailers, optical clinics, or bundle them into eco-friendly home kits. You can even add your brand or a client's logo for custom packaging. Great for promotional use. This isn't a flashy business, but it's consistent, fast-moving, and repeatable. If you're looking for a product that gets used, reused, and reordered constantly, this is it. Machine number 8. Liquid soap packaging machine. This system is designed to fill bottles or pouches with viscous liquids like hand soap, shampoo, conditioner, dishwashing gel, or even sanitizing liquids. Depending on the model, it can also cap the bottles and apply labels, giving you a ready-to-sell product in one smooth process. There are 2 ways to use it. Make your own soap from raw materials. Great for natural or custom formulas, or buy bulk soap and focus only on branding and packaging. Both work. Both sell. You can get a reliable semi-automatic model for $1,000 to $2,500. Fully automated lines with conveyors, multiple nozzles, and labeling systems cost $5,000 to $10,000. Once up and running, you can fill hundreds of bottles per day. Cost per bottle, filled: approximately $0.3 to $1 retail price. $3 to $10 depending on size, ingredients, and packaging. Where to sell? Local hotels and restaurants, schools and offices, organic markets or pharmacies, or direct to consumer via your own brand or website. Want to stand out? Offer refill pouches or eco-friendly packaging? People love that. This machine turns liquid soap into a brandable, repeat purchase product. And when something runs out constantly, you know there's money in the refill. Machine number 9. Paper towel making machine. This machine takes jumbo rolls of raw paper and converts them into paper towels. It cuts them to size, folds or rolls them, embosses patterns, and even perforates them. All automatically. With the right setup, it can also package them in plastic or shrink wrap, ready for retail. Why is this a great opportunity? Because paper towels are single-use. Restaurants, cafes, homes, clinics, schools. They all go through rolls fast, and they always need more. You can start with a semi-automatic machine for around $3,000 to $6,000. Fully automatic production lines cost $10,000 to $25,000, but deliver massive daily output. Unit cost per roll: approximately $0.3 to $0.6. Selling price: $1 to $3 per roll depending on packaging and branding. You can sell to local restaurants or catering services, supermarkets or cleaning supply stores, hotels and gyms, or direct to consumer with a sustainable or bulk offer. Want to go even further? You can offer recycled paper options, branded packaging, or custom sizes for industrial clients. Once you lock in a few recurring contracts, this becomes steady income, month after month. It's not flashy, but paper towels never stop selling. Machine number 10, baby diaper production machine. Every second, thousands of diapers are being used and thrown away and by families around the world. It's a massive market, driven by constant demand and short product lifespan. This machine gives you a way to enter that market with full control. It takes layers of raw material, non-woven fabric, super absorbent core, elastic, and adhesive, and assembles them into complete, ready-to-use baby diapers. It handles cutting, layering, shaping, sealing, and even applies elastic leg bands and Velcro tabs. Some machines even include automatic stacking and packaging systems. Startup cost: a compact, small output machine costs around $25,000 to $50,000. Larger scale production lines run $100,000 plus, but produce thousands of diapers per hour. Unit cost: $0.08 to $0.20 per diaper. Sell price: $0.30 to $0.60, or more for eco or organic versions. Where to sell: direct to consumer via e-commerce or marketplaces, wholesale to baby stores or pharmacies, hospitals, maternity clinics, and government programs, or private label for influencers and microbrands. And because this is a product people use daily, it creates strong repeat purchase behavior. Build trust, keep quality high, and even a small operation can become a brand. If you want to produce something that will never stop selling, this machine might be your biggest opportunity yet.
Thank you for joining me on this adventure today. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more business tips and entrepreneurial insights. Until next time, keep dreaming, keep hustling, and keep building the life you've always imagined. See you soon.